On the phone with us right now is a band that pays tribute to the Allman Brothers. And I would say, after listening to some of their stuff, they are the best Allman Brothers tribute out there across the United States. They're called Live at the Fillmore. And the guy who does the guitar parts, Dwayne Allman's guitar parts, and does Greg Allman's vocals, Lou Maresca, joins us. Hey, Lou.
Good morning. Good morning.
How are you?
You just got a big endorsement from a local legend, Ethan Carey, over here.
Not a local legend. Yeah.
I appreciate that very much. And I haven't had a bad day, by the way.
Let me ask you a question. I got to ask a question.
Go ahead, ask a question.
Do you play Mountain Jam in full?
We do, but we've got to pick a show that we can do it where there's enough time.
Right.
There are a couple of tunes that we do that are, over 20 minutes long.
Sure.
And you can only play so many of them at one show.
Are you one of these tribute bands that tries to look like the band members?
No, that's where we really draw the line. I mean, the music's the important thing.
Yeah, we thank you for that, by the way.
Yeah, you're welcome.
All you'd have to do to look like the Allman Brothers is steal a hobo's clothes.
There you go.
Wow, okay.
Tear up a couple of jeans and flannel shirts.
Don't get me wrong, I love the Allman Brothers.
Guy hasn't been dead that long there, Lou.
I don't care. They're one of my favorite bands all the time.
I'd have to wear a strawberry blonde wig.
Did you ever meet Greg?
Yeah.
You did.
What was that like for you as a huge fan?
Well, I've met him over the years. It's been actually a while since the last time I met him, but the first time was very early on in the career of the band. I think it was 70.
Wow.
Was the first time I met Greg, and that was a thrill because they were my band. I mean, from the first time that I had heard them, they really just captured me. They had me.
I should let everybody know that Live at the Fillmore plays Daryl's house in Pawling on September 30th, if you want to go see him.
Daryl's house is a beautiful place, man.
Now, they have a lot of songs, the Allman Brothers Band. How do you concoct the set list? Does it depend on the venue?
Well, it depends on the venue. Sometimes if it's an outdoor rather than an indoor show, we'll adjust the set list differently. Lately, we've been bringing in some new tunes. If I really kept to, we're only going to play the music of the original band for a long time. And that was in part out of respect to the Allman Brothers Band, which was still touring at the time. And I just felt, if you want to hear what the Allman Brothers Band is playing, you go and hear the Allman Brothers Band in concert. If you want to hear what the band sounded like in the beginning, then you come and hear Live at the Fillmore, because that's what we were really doing. Was a tribute to the original band.
Mm-hmm.
Now, since the band has obviously not been touring for the last few years, and we've lost a couple of members just in the last few months, we've incorporated some of the newer songs in later incarnations of the band. Some of the more popular tunes that people want to hear. We've been doing Soul Shine for a while because it's a song that people often asked for at our shows.
Really?
I love that song. It's a great song. What's cool about where you're going to be playing Daryl's house is somebody really likes your music. They want to feel your sweat on them, and they can get that on them.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. We've sweated on people at Daryl's house before. Yeah. People in the front tables. We give them umbrellas just in case.
There you go.
That's a good idea, Lou. Good idea. We're talking to Lou Maresca, part of Live at the Fillmore, the Allman Brothers tribute band. Do you play? I don't know if I want to. The hits is maybe not the word, but do you play Blue Sky and Southbound and all that?
We do. We play most every song in the discography of the band, from the first album through Brothers and Sisters.
Do you take some of these Allman's classics and maybe differentiate a little bit on when you go into an instrumental break, like the riffs and whatnot, or do you play it note for note like on the records?
For the most part, when somebody comes to hear one of our shows, I'll say that it's a lot like the Allman Brothers Band. People refer to the Allman Brothers Band as a jam band, which is really a misnomer. Having seen that band sometimes several times in the same week, I can tell you that they really did not stray from arrangements of their songs that much. In the solo sections, they did leave some room for improvisation, but with all the time that they spent together playing, they had worked out even the instrumental and improvisational sections to where they kept the parts that they liked, and they discarded parts that just didn't stick with them.
Yeah, right.
I'm okay with that.
Now, see, I've not
always been okay with that. Well, it's a band with so many different intricacies, and the songs are so long and so unique that it's never been a problem for me. And I've seen them many times.
Personally, I just don't want to hear a 10-minute drum solo. But that's
you won't.
Okay.
You don't have to worry about that. We only let them go for 8.
Okay, good. Well, then I'm in.
Yeah.
Live at the Fillmore plays Daryl's House on September 30th. If you'd like to hear the Allman Brothers Band music the way it was played initially and note for note, it's an incredible band. Go see them September 30th at Daryl's House. Get your tickets now before the show sells out. Lou
Well, yeah, this is our 4th time at Daryl's, and the last 3 shows have all sold out.
Yeah, so get your tickets ASAP. Lou Maresca, thanks for joining us today.
Thanks, Lou.
Thanks for having me, guys.
See ya.